Hello and welcome to the Thicc Men Podcast. This is the gaming podcast consisting entirely of thick people. Today I'm joined by Moral Truth.
Hello.
Dominero.
See Heil.
And Karma Bites.
Hello.
Their information can be found in the description of the video. And my name is Random Guy, and I'll be your host this episode, and probably every episode. But anyways, let's get right into it. So the topic for today is virtual reality. So first thing I want to ask you guys is, what are you guys most looking forward to in virtual reality? Are you guys excited for a particular like game or genre of games? What do you think?
Okay, sure. All right, let's see.
Go ahead.
I really love cinematic stories in games, so actually I'm looking forward to horror genre in specific with VR. Like, I know they did the, what's that game with like the Wendigos?
Until Dawn.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they did like a spin-off of that where it's like VR, but you're just inside a roller coaster shooting pistols at demons passing by you. I'm like, that's cool, but I want like a full-on like story where I'm freaking out walking through a house and then boom, rape time, and I'm screwed. Like, I want like a big like
for sure
full cinematic experience with that. So I'm looking forward to that.
Because I think they've done like a lot of like horror type games. I think there was one like zombie apocalypse type thing. But they've never, but they haven't done like any big thing. They're kind of lacking big projects right now.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And Karma, you wanted to say a thing?
I think the genre I might be looking forward to is like survival, like the zombie survival stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
For example, like H1Z1. I love or Just Survive, I mean. I love that game. It's really great, and I think it will be really cool playing in multiplayer. Or sorry, not VR.
Yeah.
You could have that too, hopefully.
Yeah, one could dream.
Multiplayer VR, that would be the thing, man. I don't know.
Don't they have that like in the
VR
Star
chat.
Trek thing? And
Yeah,
VR
Star Trek Bit Crew.
Yeah, those videos are great.
That's so cool. And Moral, what are you looking forward to the most?
I don't have anything in particular I'm looking into like for VR. I haven't really like played any like games in VR, so like I don't have anything in particular. So yeah.
Nice. I'm looking. Have you guys played the Uncharted series?
Mm-hmm.
No, I have not.
I have not.
All of them.
Perfect. Okay, well,
Lines.
if you guys have played it, it's just like a really like an adventure type thing. You play as you're the main character, Nathan Drake, and you're trying to find treasure or something, and you have like companions and stuff, and you go along in this adventure, and there's like shooting and whatever. But I think that kind of thing for virtual reality would be perfect because there's a story, and you're in a really cool atmosphere. Like a lot of the scenes take place in like jungles, or like in a really cool city vibe. And I think that'd be really cool to just be like surrounded by that and like
Yeah, most definitely. Like if you're playing like a VR game, you have like the sense of having like an open world kind of thing, kind of like Skyrim VR, for example. Then yeah, that's pretty cool. Like that. Like it has a story. There's actually like moving around. Like you feel like you're actually moving around and exploring the world.
I think that's the problem I'm worried about if we did like an Uncharted game as VR at like the max peak of its performance. How would we do the scenes where he's like running like crazy and make it look good while still being in VR?
Oh, yeah. Hey, well, I wonder if there could be like cinematic shots too, where instead of like you're controlling the character.
Oh yeah, like you could just be like it zooms out of your own head. You're just watching the dude do shit, and then you go back into it.
Yeah, maybe like something like that.
That'd be cool. That.
Do you guys know the things like the YouTube videos where you can like move around your phone and it'll
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 360.
That's the only VR I've experienced.
Maybe something like that. Is there a thing on your phone where you can hook up VR? Like, is that a thing? Because I've heard about that.
Yeah, you can.
I've seen like at the dollar store. There's like a little visor thing that you put your phone inside.
Like an apparatus.
Sold for like $5-6 probably.
Yeah, the cardboard thing. You just put it like on your face, and then you put your phone on it, and then you're just watching shit.
Something like that. Yeah, I never actually used one, but I just saw it being sold like at a dollar store.
I used it. It was garbage.
It was garbage.
I can imagine.
I tried a roller coaster. I'm like, this is like Roller Coaster Tycoon, first person in 240p. I'm like, I don't like this.
Wow. All right, and the next question I have for you guys is, have you tried VR? So I know, Moral, you said you haven't.
Right, I have not.
And I've tried it. You have. I've tried it briefly.
I mean, I've watched someone play a VR game. That counts.
I don't know if that really counts.
I remember. Oh, sorry. I remember going to an event at a library where it wasn't like VR controllers. It was like the I think it was an Oculus Rift headset and a toy controller. I remember playing Minecraft. This was like
Minecraft.
like 2 months ago, and
Okay.
I thought that would just be complete total shit, but it was really good.
Nice.
Mostly because it was in VR.
Yeah. The Oculus Rift was like the first one, right? And then
Yeah.
slowly the phone thing started to come out. And I
Yeah,
haven't
still better.
I haven't gotten anything specifically for virtual reality, but I think a lot of people just tried out like at events or something.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I tried out the older version of that and I was still amazed. So I can't wait to try out like the actual controllers and everything, the newer one.
Mhm.
See how that
Yeah.
is.
I tried mine out at Comic-Con in San Diego last year, where they had like a Batman booth, like a Batman VR booth. They just showed the demo there, and it was awesome. Because at first I thought, like, this can't be that good. And I'm looking at the guy playing; he looks like an idiot, just like touching the air. I'm like, what a fool. And then I got up there, I'm like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever.
Yeah,
Because I'm like, you become Bruce Wayne, of course, so they put you and everything. You're in Wayne Manor. I see like the pictures of my dead parents. I throw it out the window.
Oh wow.
And then I see Alfred, and I just like pick his nose and like feel him up, whatever. He's like, "Sir, please
All your
focus
dreams.
on your work." And I'm like, "Oh, sorry." And then he's like, "The key is ready for you, sir." And then I open the key to the piano, and it, like the level went downwards through the floor. And then I'm suiting up as Batman and everything. I'm making Batman do like really stupid dance moves.
Oh wow.
And then at one point, I grabbed a battering, I just threw it, and I hit a T-Rex. That was like the one inside the Batcave. I just kept doing that for like 5 minutes, and the guy's like, "Can you focus on the objective?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad," and I threw it at the target I was meant to throw it at. And then I just loved it because like not only was the visuals amazing, but the sound design was perfect because since the visuals 360, the sound has to be 360. So if you turn left, you hear something on the left, and right, something on the right. So it was just so perfect, and I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind standing here for a couple hours if I had to.
Yeah.
So it was great.
You wouldn't mind dancing for a couple hours as well.
Oh
right?
fuck yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what kind of dancing though? We're doing one of those Fortnite dancing.
Oh, I was
Or-
doing
or
like
what?
I was doing like ices like popping and locking and shit. So I just had like I realized that no one could see what Batman's doing like outside, so I'm just randomly popping and locking just in the middle of the con floor.
yeah.
And then
You have the
and they're like,
yeah,
"What are
the
you
headset
doing?"
on. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like this weird guy with some like strangely large shades is dancing. I don't understand.
Yeah, the VR headset they gave me had bat ears on it too, so it was funny.
That's awesome.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
I love the That's always like the thing that things come out and then they like come out in a different color or like a different design and they cost like 1,000,000 times more because
Exactly.
they're selling the gimmick. It's like the controllers where they have like designs on them. You can get like the standard black
Right.
one, but you can also get like the army camo.
Like red tiger camo, yeah.
Exactly. And yeah, those are always, I don't know. I feel like those are kind of a ripoff. And I've
A
never
little
gotten
bit,
any,
unless
but-
you're into it.
I just put stickers on the kind of less expensive one, and it looks cool. So
Nice.
I got the gold controller with the gold PS4 from Del Taco, so I'm happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not bad.
All right, and the next thing, so if we're bringing up virtual reality, I have to mention Ready Player One. Have you guys read this book? Has anyone not read it?
yes, I love the
have
book.
not.
Yes, read the book.
Perfect.
read
Okay,
it,
okay.
like,
Have you
2
also
times.
seen the movie?
Yes,
I have
Yeah.
not
3
seen the
times.
movie
Okay,
either.
did
First
you like
time
the
fun, second
Did you
time
like the
strikes.
movie? Did you like the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Did you like it,
Without,
Moral?
like spoiling it, I never watched it.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Uh-oh. Do you want to see it? I don't know. I'm sure it won't
I
be
mean, I
too...
have plans to watch it. Of
Okay.
course.
Do you care
I've
spoilers
heard
or
good
nah?
stuff about
We
it.
won't spoil it. We'll kind of just
No,
talk about
that's
the
not
topics.
spoiling.
Thank you. That was the next thing I was gonna say, but thank you.
Well, yeah, it's so Ready Player One it's all about like virtual reality is the main thing. Like everybody goes home and plays virtual reality. There's like this whole big community where everybody goes on.
There's nothing left to do. The economy's based on it through microtransactions.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like a lot of people don't really have like the best living situation, and that's the main character, right?
The stacks in Ohio
an
where
escape,
they
though.
stack trailers on top of trailers on top of trailers. And then
Yeah.
that's where he just goes into like a random van in the middle of a dumpster and just goes in.
And
Yeah, no,
yeah.
My friend called it Redneck New York.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that Jersey?
I don't know the United States, so I'm just gonna say or laugh along. Just like, haha.
It's all good.
no, it is.
Okay, cool.
You're in Canada, right? I guess it's like France for you then?
Okay. I mean, cool. Yeah. I guess.
Are there any rednecks in the UK?
The UK.
He's in Canada.
Oh, he's in Canada. Oh.
I think the rednecks
I
in
have
the
a- I have a
UK are
very
like
fine-
the ones who curse a lot, like the drinkers. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, the Irish. Is that?
You fucking what, mate?
Yeah.
I feel like the rednecks of Canada are like Quebecans. Quebec, I don't know. But like, because Quebec has always had this thing where they're like they feel separated from the rest of Canada, so they always like want to do their own thing. And every year, there's always like a provincial party in Quebec that runs that's trying to get them to separate. So I don't know. They're kind of it's kind of interesting.
Woo, segregation. Woo.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
but Ready Player One. So I actually didn't like the movie. I gotta be honest with you, because I
Word.
liked it as a movie, but it wasn't like the book. It didn't capture what I thought the book was trying to do. You know?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh,
no,
they
definitely.
never do. If you compare it to a book, you're probably gonna be disappointed all the time. No, really.
Yeah.
But movie on
No,
its
the
own.
movie was-
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, the movie was phenomenal. Phenomenal. But the book was better, but it kind of didn't relate whatsoever.
Yeah. I really liked his hair. Yeah. His
of all things, his hair is amazing.
Was,
hair,
well,
though.
you know his character. You know his
Right,
character
in the
in
movie.
virtual reality. I really liked his hair. Like I thought it was really cool because it was like slow. You know, it wasn't like affected.
Had slow gravity on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like a really random thing, but
Okay, this isn't spoilers because it's in the trailer, I believe. But that is the only time you're ever going to see the robot from what was his name?
Iron Giant.
What was it? Iron Giant fight Mechagodzilla. That's like the only time you're ever going to see that.
that
And
was
it's beautiful.
yeah, it was pretty
I can
cool.
imagine.
And there were a lot of like there were a lot of little things in the movies. Like if you play a lot of
Mhm.
games, you'll notice a lot of them because
Oh yeah.
I think there was
Oh, I can imagine the grandparents.
I think there was like a reference. There was Tracer all over the place.
Yeah. Tracer was
yeah.
there.
They bought the
He was
rights
there
and
like,
wanted
he was there like
to.
3 times.
And I'm pretty sure there was like a Gears of War like gun in there.
Yep.
Yes.
There's Batgirl there too. There's a lot of Mortal Kombat characters. The Ninja Turtles are there. That's why I saw it 3 times. Like the first time
It's
it's
so
fun,
neat.
second
Yeah.
time Easter egg hunting, third time just enjoying it.
It's like if they didn't have Easter eggs in that movie, I would be very disappointed.
That's like the point of the movie.
Because it's like the whole point. Um,
Yeah,
like
no, when I
Titanic
saw
without the
that,
ship.
yeah.
it's pretty neat.
When I saw that Gears of War gun, I absolutely just freaked out because of how much I love that series. I didn't think that should be in there. It
They
was
use a lot of Halo guns. A
yeah,
lot.
yeah. I saw that too. I was like, oh man, I love Halo 2. I love this movie.
Yeah, you pretty much feel good about when you find Easter eggs in a movie. Like, oh snap, I found this. I wonder if anybody else saw this too. You know?
And then everyone's like, I saw
just wanna
that
point it out.
20 minutes before you did, Luther. And then here in the YouTube comments feeling bad.
A slight tangent. Infinity War. What did you guys think?
Yeah. I'm not feeling so good.
I
You're
haven't
not
watched
feeling
that
so
one
good.
either.
All right, I'm gonna say without spoiling.
Yeah, we're.
But
let's not
What, is everyone
The-
who's seen it? Or
the movie-
I
oh
have
wait,
not seen
the
it.
audience might have.
yeah, the audience. So
the movie itself was amazing. It was just really good overall. I love
Yeah.
the jokes. I love the characters. But if you actually dig deep into it, it makes the ending even better. I'm not gonna say the ending, but
yeah.
it makes you feel happier.
So
I mean, I know where it's leading, but
yeah, and same here. That's why I love the movie so much now.
Infinity War is like you gotta watch the previous ones, but like you can't just
I
watch
did.
them. You have to really watch them because they give clues as to like what's the next.
oh yeah, they show the past stones and everything throughout the other movies.
It's so neat. I just love the MCU so far.
I was really
Yeah.
surprised with the pacing. I thought the pacing was gonna suck. I was nervous about that because
Oh,
there's
yeah.
there's like 200 characters to balance at one screen, but then they balance it well. Like, okay, jump to this person, jump to the Guardians, jump back to Thor, jump back to here, and then it was totally well spaced out. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't annoyed or rushed at all. It was good.
Like I think they had like 3 or 4 independent plot lines.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
it
there's
never
there's
felt
no
like
way
you
they're
were
all gonna
just-
meet up at once. I feel like they all
Yeah.
have to be split up, which is fine.
It was very good.
Worked
I liked how they did it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the movies before, but I read the comics, so
Mhm.
I know a lot more about it.
Same.
So I know where
and-
this whole thing is leading.
well, I wasn't actually. Let's talk about Ready Player One, and once again, because I wanted to say like, could this be a thing? Could it happen in real life?
Oh yeah.
Because it doesn't seem too far fetched, right? Like virtual reality, where everything in virtual reality is better than the real world. So why would you stay in the real world, right? And I think that's kind of
Yeah.
the point of the book, maybe. But,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know. Does it seem like is there a reason why it would never happen? Like,
some people might be worried moral reasons, or the parents who would be like, "It's gonna teach my kid to shoot up schools. Shut it down." And then
Oh no,
maybe they
it's
might
just
win.
disappears to the male fantasy. We need to shut this down.
but the thing is,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like the parents are gonna be our generation, right? Like when virtual reality really comes
That
into
is true.
peaks, it's gonna
The
be our
people who
like,
complain
are
right now are
we-
gonna be dead.
Like, are we really gonna be like, turn that off, Timmy?
Nah, we'd be like, Timmy, let me have a turn. Fuck off.
Instead, yeah.
That is
I mean,
true.
I could understand the other perspective. Like, if you're, playing in a virtual reality game, and then it starts to make you feel like, oh, your virtual reality makes you feel like, oh yeah, it's becoming your reality. So you're forgetting the real reality that you live in.
Mhm.
So it makes you forget everything else, and that could be a bad thing, in a way. That's what the other side is. But
Yeah.
if-
That's also a
That's-
line that they could cross, whether they can make it super realistic or just like
Mhm.
realistic to the point where it looks cool, but it just accepts it's a game. Like in Ready Player One, like you're not
Mhm.
going to see Ryu from Street Fighter getting in a car next to you. You're like, for sure, this is a game.
Mhm.
But
yeah,
then,
but it's kind of like you could say the same thing like with video games in general. Like there are some games that they could hook you in, and then
Mhm.
like once like you keep playing and playing and playing, and it turns into an addiction, and then you kind of like get out of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much stuck
addiction.
in it.
But I think the problem is like if they went like I don't know, like the Heavy Rain or Detroit Become Human route, where they make everything like super realistic as possible, and they master free speech among AI with people, you'd be like, "How's your day going?" And the guy's like, "Oh, how's your day going? Pretty good for me." Blah, blah. And they get that down pat. Then some people will really want to stray away from real life and just be there.
Yeah, that sounds a bit like VR chat. Like you just have a random conversation with somebody. Though. How's
Damn,
your day
girl, you
going?
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Like that kind of stuff.
Oh my god. What is VR chat, by the way? Just because
Oh.
I've seen it around.
Yeah, it's on
I just don't
Steam,
really know what it
yeah.
is.
It's
Oh, no, you're
basically.
missing out.
Have you played PlayStation Home?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm trying to think of an analogy. Okay, imagine Sims, but everyone gets the most custom avatar they want. You could be like Peter Griffin. You could be like
Ugandan
Ugandan Knuckles and ask people if they have no delay.
I'm Yogi
Is
Baby.
that the
Or
thing?
you-
Is that where it started? Is that where?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
you
my
choose
God.
any avatar you want, and you just go in and talk to people. That's all it is. But people like make a lot of views and videos off it because people just say a lot of funny stuff to each other.
Yeah, but then it just became a dead meme at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still good. I mean, that and the
I know,
Star Trek
I
videos
like
are pretty
it,
good.
but it's a dead meme now, so I can't really joke about it.
Do memes ever die? Like, I don't know. Like
Yes.
Yes, eventually.
get-
Yeah, just
We
like,
have a
They
death
can't
rate
we
to get brought
do.
back.
But, like,
That's
okay.
on your house.
if you showed me a John
Right.
Travolta meme, if you showed me a John Travolta meme like right now, I'd probably laugh because I don't know. That was funny.
As long as they related to something modern, like to tie it back to, it's fine.
All right,
Yeah, of
okay.
course.
I know this is off subject, but can I just bring up the fact that every parent on Facebook uses Minion memes?
Oh really?
I haven't
Yeah.
seen that, in my opinion, actually.
You haven't?
No,
No.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Well,
my, all right.
I deleted
I'm
all
not
the
on
parents from my
Facebook,
friends
but
list.
I just yeah, no, I did too.
All right. Let me
I
Google some
post
Minion
questionable
memes
stuff.
really quick.
Oh,
Alright,
please
moving
do.
on.
I don't know. I've never seen these before, so I'm kind of like Minion memes.
Minion memes.
I type in Minion, and it's not like Despicable Me or like
You
Glue.
see, like, some real
I
I was
slaves.
automatically
first
thinking
suggestion is
Despicable Me or
memes.
something.
Just once in my life, I'd love to see a liar's pants catch on fire.
Mhm.
And-
That's all it is, pretty much.
Oh,
That's the whole thing
okay.
that sums it up.
Wow.
That's
okay.
a new slapper right there. I'm just kidding. Nah.
Yeah, that's like a banger. It's like not coming back from that one.
All I see is, like, on Facebook mostly, I look at ABC7 News, or like, oh, this kid shut up at school, and I read the messed up comments.
That's like pretty much like every day there's like something going on wrong.
Yeah, we're
In the- in-
desensitized to it. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, no, I have messed up friends. I remember them telling me on some of those, like, oh, he got an ace. Oh, he told 5 people he got an ace. So like, what the hell, guys?
Yeah, it gets to a point, like that kind of stuff.
Like, that's
gets,
someone's
normalized.
son,
Like, the more
dickweed.
people see that every day, like,
Yeah.
it starts to get normalized.
But then
Mhm.
again, it also kind of sucks that the media's giving attention to it, because maybe that's what they want in the first place. I'm sure at the school,
Yeah.
it was going to be on ABC7 News. Woo! Bang, 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 bang. All of a sudden, top story.
Yeah.
So maybe it would stop if the media was like, you know what? This happened, but it's going to be the background. And what else happened today? A puppy rolled over. It's so cute. Woo! And they focus on positive stuff. Then I think that might be a good change.
I mean,
Were we talking about
the
VR?
news, like in the media,
I
in general, I
guess.
feel like it's like
I
a red herring to like what's really going on. Like.
Oh,
some
did
stuff
you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
about
and
the
all
school
that.
shooter video game that's coming out on Steam?
Yeah.
Are you
my
serious?
Kind of.
Yes, it has
Are you
gameplay,
serious?
and they're easy.
Wait,
Like,
what?
okay. In the game, basically, you're just walking around. You can be either the school shooter or you can be the SWAT team taking down the shooter.
So
But of course,
Counter-Strike.
yeah, but everyone's freaking about the school shooter one because like you walk around the school, just light people up, walk around, try to get as many kills as you can before time's out.
Wow. Are they
And
allowed
then-
to do that?
I
Is there
have no word for
backlash?
that.
Steam's just selling it, but they're getting mad at Steam instead of the developers who made it because
Yeah.
people are stupid.
How much
So
does it
Steam,
cost?
I don't know, but a lot of people are
what's that
like,
game
just
on
because it's
Greenlight or
causing
something? People
controversy,
voted
they're
for it,
like,
or what's
we're gonna
going
go
on?
for it. Yeah, like has a great. It's gonna be on sale next month. It's on Steam.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
called
wanna
Active
make a-
Shooter.
I want to make a let's play, but I'm afraid my channels are terminated.
No,
I mean,
no,
I'm pretty
no,
sure everyone
just
will. So why not?
shamelessly, like when you are a school shooter, just like be really aggressive about it, like really get into the role playing of it.
Oh
you know?
yes.
Oh
Kinda
no!
reminds me of the like.
I remember
a
that
couple
time
years
you
Oh,
ago
pulled
you
up
guys
my
haven't seen
pants like a
of
toilet.
the Minecraft school shooting or something.
Yes, I was
You
about to
guys
bring
heard
that
about
up.
Yeah.
The role playing Minecraft store shooting.
Oh my
Ugh.
Yeah, that was horrible. Like, oh my god.
Oh, I wanted to just make an entire. I want that when I release, I wanted my channel to be a commentary channel, just so I can just rip on it.
Nah, I remember I was talking about it for a bit, like at that around that time when it happened. But then, like now there's gonna be like a school shooting game. Like
Mhm.
I guys going back to the whole Minecraft thing. This is horrible. Like, what is that game
Yeah.
even targeting? Is it like targeting kids? Is it targeting?
I just
what
think
are
it's for
targeting?
people who are bored and just want to take life less seriously. That's
The
what I'm assuming.
memers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm betting too. Because controversy brings views, good or bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
if it's going to
unfortunately,
bring them
yeah.
money, that's what they're there for.
Yeah. I bet you that game does really well too, just because of how
It
like,
will, because of all this attention. Some people are like, just because they made a big deal of it, I'm going to buy it and play it all day. And
Now,
then-
now imagine that game in virtual reality where you get
Oh,
the
no.
full
Ooh.
experience.
Yo.
We're about to
of
subject.
And imagine like if
The
you're the
school
parent and you
shooter.
saw your kid playing that game in VR. Like, oh my gosh.
well,
Wait,
But
what
you,
you
but
doing,
you wouldn't
Jimmy?
see
Oh,
your,
I'm shooting
you
up
just
to
see your
school.
kid.
Oh,
you
yeah,
don't
nothing
see it.
much.
Yeah,
You
the
just,
kid could be throwing batarangs like me, T-Rexes and stuff. You don't know.
you just see your kid like
Appeals to the male fantasy.
shooting guns. Like could be any shooter.
Yeah.
That seems so.
Then
Like,
again,
I mean,
if you're
you
if
hear,
you're a
like
parent,
the kids say like, "You're not gonna give me homework anymore." Like,
Jimmy, your
Oh,
hot dog's
no.
ready.
Oh my
Ah.
like creates
give
a
your lunch
custom-
money.
Oh my god.
All right, this is getting way off
like
topic.
where's your lunch money?
It's
like, oh my
fine.
god. Like, I'm
Mate,
speechless
nobody
about
watches
it.
this, so
Exactly.
Yeah,
we're,
There's
we're
no trouble.
immune. So
More controversy,
Yeah,
more
we're
views.
good.
Blow it up.
and honestly, the more controversial we are, the more people are gonna watch.
There you go. See, he
This
gets
I
it.
don't
is
know,
so
where-
good.
where are the
like,
odds,
we
you
make
know?
fun of
I
school
don't think.
shootings for an hour.
Anyways, we should have brought it up like right at the start. That should, like school shooting should have been our
Oh.
topic if
I
we
just
wanted
cut
to
it
do
that
that.
first
If
part
you want,
out.
you can make that the main title: "School Shooting" and all
Oh
caps
my
and put it
God.
on the side.
Oh
and
no,
shooting in
I guys trying to
VR.
go
Okay,
like-
let's bring it
from you.
back to the topic. So virtual reality, guys.
you.
What are some hurdles that's gonna be like? What are some challenges that are gonna be happening with virtual reality? Because I like,
expensive as fuck.
yeah, it's a price and
Oh.
then
Oh wait, I have an opinion on that actually. So okay, you guys know drones, right? When they first released, they cost
Oh, yeah.
hundreds of dollars. Like even
Oh,
the
yeah.
small ones, they costed like about $100.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can get like one of those big ones for like maybe $70, maybe 50.
It went down.
yeah, it'll probably
But
like as
it went
we get
down
better
a
at doing it.
lot.
Mhm.
And with VR, I think that's gonna happen the same way because you got the HTC Vive that costed like $800. Now it went down to like 700 to 600, and I'm expecting it to go down to like maybe 200.
Yeah, like someday,
It's
10 years
fine,
from
buy it.
now, there's gonna be some bitchy kid at Christmas who gets like a $30 an Oculus Rift or god, trash, and throws it away.
Oh god, brutal.
I really hope I'm never that kid. I really hope I don't act that way.
I hate
It's
those
just like
kids.
the scummiest thing to do.
But they're gonna exist for sure.
But like
course, yeah.
when you're a kid, you don't really realize though. Like I don't know.
I don't know. I was pretty self-aware of what my parents' spending was. They would show me the bills and shit.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so I'll be like
yeah,
7. I'm like,
Christmas-
it's okay. I don't need that shit. It's all good.
Yeah, kids.
Christmas
you
was
know,
ruined
as-
when I
as
found the
kids, every
receipt
time
for my
more
presents.
Freedom, I guess, as we grow up.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like kids don't have like they
Concept
don't
of
really
money.
understand what money is.
Of course not.
Of course.
They're like $1. Wow, you're rich.
I mean, you kind of
When you're adult, like, oh, $100, I'm down, dude.
about money, like the value of money, and how you invest in it, and then how you save your money.
Yeah.
Like, kids don't learn about that stuff until I guess they learn on it by themselves, like or until like they get a job like later on, a few years later.
When they become more independent and less shitty.
Yeah.
So here I have a story. So I'm a swim instructor, so I teach kids how to swim, right? And
Are you actually?
I have to So I have to keep it entertaining, and so a lot of the kids play video games. It's like, oh, do you guys play video games, right? And so this kid, he plays. I'm not gonna say any names or anything, but he said he played Gears of War, right?
You call him
I love him.
little Timmy.
Call him dumb.
But so he's 12, okay, and I was like, oh man, you're 12, it's mature, like whatever, I have to say that. But so he was like, you should get the game. I'm like, oh no, it's $80. And he's like, what? No, just get it.
$80.
Oh.
And it's like, well, no. It costs money, dude. I'm not spending money on a game. And he's like, oh, okay. And also, I want to complain about the PlayStation 4, how the price has not gone down at all.
From 60?
It's, well, I just Googled it.
It's like usually for like new releases.
From
right?
60.
$60.
Oh, you mean the PS4 games or the PS4 in general?
The PS4 itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
It's like, oh man, I want to get the PlayStation 4 for Uncharted 4 to complete the series.
Do it.
And also for a bunch of other games, because I think the PlayStation 4
Persona,
games are like
God of
up.
War,
Detroit. Yeah, Detroit Become Human. It's like, man, there's just so many games on the
I've been
PlayStation
playing
4
that
that are
recently.
fantastic. But
Exactly.
and it was like, oh, but the PlayStation 4. I'm just gonna wait till the PlayStation 5 comes out.
Oh, dude, that's like 10 years.
I know. But I'm not spending that money, right? Like. Anyway, so what are some more challenges? So we got cost, which is probably just going to go down naturally, unlike the PlayStation 4. Jeez. But also, how are we going to simulate?
Get a used one.
Yeah, cost kind of goes like back to like availability. Like, are more
Supply and
people
demand.
gonna get into VR? If like the stuff these days are getting a little cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like if no one's really that into it, of course the cost is going to be high because they don't have the money to back it up.
Like if you
That's
invest
not
in
worth
VR, and if you end up not liking it,
We just got to hope the super rich people are like, oh my
God,
god, this is the next thing, and they all buy like 1 billion units, and then it becomes cheaper for the middle class. Boom.
But I think
Yeah.
like entertainers are really the ones that are getting virtual reality. Like I don't know too many people that actually have gotten like the Oculus Rift or anything, but a lot of YouTubers have because it's really entertaining to see
Of course.
people freak out. So I think it's gonna be. I think there'll be always a market for it. It's kind of a neat thing. So yeah, the cost should just kind of naturally go down. Another one of the challenges I want to bring up is like touching stuff. So like how do you simulate touching stuff in virtual reality? Instead of just
They
Well,
actually
Yep.
Go ahead.
they actually are developing something like that. Like with a vase and with gloves, so like something like that makes you feel sensation in your fingers with gloves.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was really cool.
Oh, I get it. Like imagine like in the VR, you're about to touch a desk, right? But when you put your hand on the desk, of course you're touching air in real life, but the gloves are gonna like tighten up or something.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
it's
because
real clever.
that'd be.
Oh, like in Ready Player One, got kicked in the balls like that. Like,
yeah. That was.
Oh, there was
that
also a
was
scene where she rubs the trash. I was like, I was sitting right next to my
like,
parents
yo.
too.
me
I
too.
was like, oh, come on.
perfect.
And this is coming from the kid who watched Deadpool with it too.
Just stare them directly in the eyes.
Yeah, seriously, just yes.
Deadpool, you know what you're signing up for. It's fine.
I mean, Deadpool was a family movie after all.
Technically.
Okay, sure
Yeah,
about
for
that?
sure. Dude, like Ryan Reynolds, he's a super friendly guy.
Oh, he's amazing.
So.
I like what he did in the first movie where he's like he sees like little kids at Deadpool, like the first movie. Like they're like 5 or 6, and then it's like, why'd you bring your fucking kid to this movie? You know what this is like rated R. And the dad's like, what's the big deal? Like, okay, let me explain how sex works. And then he like breaks it down. The kid's like, your daddy took his gigantic dick and rammed it inside your mom in between her legs and went in and out, in and out, in. And then he's explaining to the kid. The dad's like, what are you doing? Like, this is a rated R movie. You signed up for it, so fucking deal with it. Here we go. And then just kept going. And then I think that parent left with the kid and like that's how it should be.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Deadpool. Kids should not watch that.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
I remember watching Deadpool too recently. That's something like same with that. Like, oh, since the last movie, you're probably hired like a babysitter, and they're probably getting high as fuck right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
I don't like people who bring babies in movie theaters. You're a fucking asshole if you do that. You're an asshole to everyone else and the baby.
Yeah. Because the noise is so loud for babies.
Yeah, it's like the baby's crying, the baby's freaking out, and then you're like, oh, sorry, I just want to see a movie, and then we couldn't find a sitter. Like, okay, then you're not going to the movies. That's how that should work.
So did you know babies actually hear like a lot more than we do? Because
they're more sensitive.
because the nerves in your ear are like once they're gone, right? So
Mm-hmm.
gradually, like you guys know the mosquito noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the reason why older people can't hear like the higher frequencies is because
Mhm.
those nerves have died, like not died, but like they're useless now. So they're just kind of there.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of cool that like so babies are when they hear loud noises, it's really loud for them. So
It's heightened. Yeah.
don't bring it to the movie. Don't do that, please.
Like I saw a baby brought to Inception with a bwah,
Oh my
5
god.
seconds. I'm like, yo, that kid's gonna kill you when he grows up, man. Like, get him out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, going back to the topic of school shootings, sorry.
Mhm.
Of
Oh no,
course.
no, no.
Speaking of school shootings. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, okay. There's nothing.
What karma? Did you wanna? Hello.
Oh, what? No, nothing. No,
Oh,
no.
you guys were talking
What?
about
You were like,
challenges
by the
and
way,
VR
school
or
shootings, and
something
you
like
just
that?
dropped it.
No, that was like the joke. Like, oh, it's your choice, parents. Oh, we're going back to
Oh
this.
my god.
project.
Nice.
Yeah.
Parent teacher interview day. Okay.
Oh no.
So yeah, also how would they solve like the movement problem? So
Movement.
you know how there's a limited room? Like how would
Oh,
you
what?
how do you
Like
make
a
it so you simulate
treadmill?
movement?
Like in Ready Player One, just get a fucking treadmill, just run in place.
Yeah. Is that like have they done that yet? Because I've
Yeah,
seen
that's been done.
I've seen the things where it's like
But they don't have like a mobile unit that's like makes sense for a home. I've seen like places where they made like a huge ass like
Mhm.
like a fucking studio, like a movie studio level place, and then they have like that big ass treadmill that goes full directions. But that costs maybe
I
like
remember- yeah.
10 grand or something, and then no one's really gonna put that in their homes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, most
you guys
people.
know that like baby toy where you put them in there and they kind of bounce around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, pretty much, but with adults.
Mm-hmm.
Because like a lot of the current virtual reality games, like the way they do movement is like you can either use the joystick, which will move you forward, but a lot of people
Mhm.
find that makes them dizzy. I think. I don't know if that's because like you're moving but
Yeah.
you're not moving,
Yeah.
Right.
so it's weird.
They need both. Oh, like that guy who was trying to pretend to lean on a pool table, he just fell down.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
That's perfect. Get the touch sensitivity so you actually stay up, like just in midair. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh no, God! You need like Michael Jackson moon shoes or something to
Yeah,
lean that far.
It'd be impossible.
Oh, I can't wait.
Like
I
it
can't wait
weights
for
you
the
down.
day where, like, I can't wait for the day where it becomes so real, where I can just like put a VR headset on my friend's head, and when they wake up, they actually think they're there.
Oh,
It has
that'd
to
be,
be a really
that'd be
light headset.
devastating. Holy. Could you
Oh,
imagine
And
like
then you like a
waking up?
modder, make like a custom level of their own house and everything, and they're
Oh,
walking
yeah.
around. And it's
Oh,
wireless.
boy. So wait, it's just like they're experiencing the reality, but they have goggles on, so they don't really
Yeah,
notice
it's like when you have a dream, as if you just went through your whole day in the dream, but then you
That-
wake up, you're like, oh
That
man,
is called
you're
sleep
actually doing
paralysis,
the
I believe,
dream.
or something like that.
I've had that
I have-
before.
I've had that so many times, but just me getting ready, I'm like, oh man, that was really easy for some reason, and then I just wake up like, damn it, come on.
Yeah,
I've
unless
lived like
it's
a whole
dream
day.
within a dream, then it'll be like a
Inception.
dreamception.
So a little thing on dreams. There's
Hmm.
so the dreams that you experience where like you're going through your everyday stuff,
Mm-hmm.
those happen like in between the fantasy dreams, like the really weird ones.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
those are
saying?
fun too.
It's like the REM cycle. That's when you have the really weird ones, and then in between, when you're just like, that's when your brain just reinforces all the regular stuff that you do every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Like,
But,
no,
like-
you're not a unicorn, Dom. Wake up.
exactly.
I was remember watching like a scary movie like right before you go to sleep or something, and then you end up getting a little bit of nightmares.
Yeah.
It could be possible.
Mm.
And then what was it? I was gonna say a thing. But yeah, so
I
there.
play soundtracks when I sleep if I want to have a certain dream, if possible. Like around Halloween, I play like an hour long of like scary, like eerie music. So when I'm sleeping, I could hear the music still, like in the dream.
Ooh.
It just changes my environment. I'm like, I'm not in the house. I'm in the middle of a fucking forest, and there's some dude with a mask who's like,
All right, I'm gonna bring the subject up because we really need. So, are we gonna talk about Sword Art Online without virtual reality stuff?
Can we talk about what
Hmm.
online? Sorry.
Sword Art Online, the anime.
Oh no.
Like that, all those. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
don't
never
know
watched
what
that
is.
either. There's like a lot of things that I have not watched.
It's all good. I think I haven't really watched either. I just have an idea of it. I think it's like Ready Player One is an anime, but you can die in there and then you die in real life, right?
I mean, like
Is
the
that
last thing I watched was Black Mirror on Netflix. Like I finished it.
Black what?
Black Mirror.
Oh, Black Mirror. I love
Oh.
Black Mirror.
Oh no. Yeah, when I first saw
a Black Mirror episode on virtual reality, and then like virtual reality.
When I first watched that,
Black Mirror VR, holy snap.
When I first watched that, I thought it was gonna end good, and I was like, "Oh, I just spent 40 minutes of my time on something good." No.
There's only one episode that ends good. That's the Hang the DJ one. That's the only good one.
Oh,
that's actually the last episode I've watched. That's not the
It was
last
it's in the last season. If you look at the Hang the DJ, that's the one that has a nice ending. The rest are just like, mom's dead. This person died. This person killed himself. Brr, this dude's actually a pedophile. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, but yeah, Hang the DJ is like, you're in a
that one was so nice.
World where you don't age, and then you just
it's not.
Like,
you don't age. It's like
that doesn't Hang the DJ.
No, you're thinking of San Junipero. I think that's.
Oh yeah, San Junipero. My bad.
I'm thinking the dating simulator one where like
wait.
Like
Hold on.
You're thinking of San Junipero where the girl went there, right?
Oh,
and then it goes through different times.
Wait, Hang the DJ is the dating app.
Yeah, the dating one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, in Hang the DJ, basically, oh goddamn, it kind of ruins the plot to explain. It's a dating thing. Imagine Tinder at the max professional like budget it could ever be. That's what it is. There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, basically you have like a little device to like you meet someone like at a restaurant or something. You have a device. You press it at the same time, so you can see like
coach.
how long is his date. Yeah, coach. Yeah,
it's like you're dating like guru. It's like your love partner is fucking 20 feet away from you. Go make out with them. Okay, and you go there.
That's not what it says.
Wait, guru?
I mean, it's like you can do whatever you want.
Guru.
As long.
Well, yeah, it's like
your love guru.
It tells you. It takes you on like dates and everything.
Yeah, your date could last like 24 hours. It could last a couple.
Your
months.
relationship. It puts a number on how long your relationship lasts. So like,
but the two people have to press it at the coach at the same time
in order to view it, like when the exact time is. But if you view it yourself without the other partner's permission, it'll bring
it'll bring
time on the
recalibrate
relationship
it
down because you're an asshole for looking without their permission.
Nice.
Trust.
Yeah, that's one of the climaxes of that episode.
Stop running, let him watch it.
One of the climaxes. Because it's a dating sim and there's climaxes. Okay. All right. So next,
San Junipero was a decent one as well. Yeah, I was thinking of that one
That was good too.
All right. So next topic, kind of the last thing I want to talk about is augmented reality. So an example of this would be Pokemon Go, where like the Pokemon appear.
Oh no, not Pokemon Go. Oh no.
What's wrong with Pokemon Go? I don't understand.
Let's not open up a can of worms.
You play Pokemon Go, like once you like get into it, you don't want to stop playing. You want to keep walking around. You'd be more focused on your phone.
Exercise. Oh no.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like a good thing about Pokemon Go. But the thing is, like, your eyes will be glued to the phone. Like your phone vibrates. Oh, look, a Pokemon. Like you're like more into.
Well, then again, people are glued to their phones anyway. They're like, oh my god,
I know, in a way, but not as much as in Pokemon Go. I mean, I used to.
So
play
they're all
it,
equal in my
that's how
opinion.
I felt like I was spending too much time on that game. That's why I pretty much quit playing that.
Oh no, I
And
cherry
felt
pick
much
in that
better.
game. I used to like
more freedom.
if I
quitting that
saw
game.
someone about to claim a gym, I would like look over their shoulder, see as soon as they win, I would just claim the gym before they click claim, and then they just did the battle for me.
Nice. Oh no.
I did that all the time around my school.
Plus, you're right
what
next
a
to him
guy.
too.
Yes,
It was fun for.
He doesn't isn't known. It's on my phone. It's all good. I remember I got annoyed because that like before Pokemon Go, nobody carried phone chargers like portable batteries on their like in their pockets like ever until Pokemon Go came out, and I always did. And they're like, "Oh, you're super prepared, huh? You're over prepared for everything. I don't think you're gonna need a battery walking around for just a day."
Yeah, I went to the park one time.
You're gonna need it.
A couple of guys selling
And then
portable chargers at the
everybody just
park.
has chargers all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, who's the nerd now, losers? And then everyone has it.
It's like you stop bringing your charger.
Yeah, like fuck all of you.
Oh, you nerd! You didn't bring your charger.
Yeah, that's what
it's
it's
selling portable chargers at the park. Like, oh, they're holding a sign. Like, oh, go buy a portable charger. No, keep playing Pokemon Go.
Then again, my charger's solar powered, so until that game comes out, I'm the cool one.
Oh my god. So actually, a solar power charger is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it
but
is.
when
I
you
just
play, it gets
put
to
it
a
on
point where,
tables.
like, oh, I have to
Nice.
go to this gym. I have to capture it. I have to go catch this Pokemon. I have to go do this quest. It gets kind of grindy and it ends up going in a cycle.
Oh yeah, of course. That's like the point of it. They just want to keep you trapped, and just as long as you're spending time on it, they're making
Yeah, same thing like
revenue.
with MMOs, like in a way. Like that's how it was
For
when
any
I used to
game.
play RuneScape, and then that's why I don't really play any MMOs now,
or RPGs.
Yeah,
But would you guys want to play like another game kind of like Pokemon Go, but instead of Pokemon, it's like some other like objective, like maybe you have to collect the national
not
treasure?
really. I just choose not to
National
have any games
treasure.
on
I
my
don't know.
phone. You know, I gotta
It just
keep the phone in my
depends.
pocket.
I don't put games on my phone anymore because I'm just running out of memory. But I put like GarageBand. I just play piano on my phone a lot.
Oh, okay. Wait,
Yeah.
like you play?
Um,
There's like a piano.
Like, They have a piano
simulator
app,
piano?
but it's like really, really good. But you can change it to be different instruments. So I could turn it into guitar. I could turn it into a guitar, like a
Oh, I think I've seen that.
I mean,
like
yeah, that is
acoustic guitar or
different, you know,
electric
that's-
or like a harp or I don't know, a
Yeah,
horn.
that's
trumpets.
different. It's not necessarily a game, you know. Like,
Exactly.
it's playing on music. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
you guys
Some
know the
people say it's a
Pokemon
game,
Go
but-
like releasing commercial, and how cool that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
If they were to be like that, then I would actually kind of.
Mhm.
I mean, they
Virtual
have
reality matches that though. Like put
I
on
mean, they have the
glasses.
concept of like the Pokemon
Ooh.
Go, like the catching method. They have that in Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Let's Go Eevee. They have that system there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I think okay, so I think the like Microsoft HoloLens came out, and that was where like you put the HoloLens on, and you like it's kind of like Pokemon Go where you see things, but it's a lot like higher quality. And the reason like you would want to use that is for things like 3D modeling and that kind of thing. And that's really cool. So like not only for games and stuff like that, but also
For actual
like,
jobs.
Yeah, for like actual upgraded Photoshop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm an engineering major, so that would help with designing buildings and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Possibly.
I'm a student.
Mhm.
All right.
We
Anyone else have anything to add? I think we're
You're pretty much good, I think. Unless
Yeah,
you
I've been
want
playing
to
Just
add a
Survive
rated
for
R
this entire
topic.
time.
I don't know.
Oh, one thing I did want to bring up was like how do I for virtual reality, you know, what's the first thing that your mind went to?
Sex bots.
Exactly.
Porn.
Exactly. Okay. I think that's going to be a huge industry.
It's a market, no matter how bad you look at it. It's still a market, so.
Porn.
I mean, the first word that came to me when I heard VR, run.
Actually, it's been done, actually.
That's not exactly the first word I just heard. Like, porn. I was like, I shouldn't bring that up. Actually, it's inappropriate for YouTube.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
who
cares?
Yeah, just a
In Japan, they have they've already done like sex cons over there, but for VR specifically.
Oh no.
And there's like videos of dudes waiting in line, and the guy at the front just at it, but he has like a VR on, and then he has his hands up and like he's grabbing something, but then there's something on his dick, like a machine that's just there. I think he's getting a blowjob from the machine, but in the VR, he just seeing like I don't know, like Supersonico, just like
just a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, just a vacuum cleaner on there, and he's like, "Oh, this is the best thing ever." And the people in line are like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome! I can't wait to try it out." I'm just like, "What?
Oh god!
Did they even clean that thing?"
Jeez.
Yeah, you know where it's been.
I just want to say,
right,
so the first question was, what are you most looking forward to in virtual reality? It's like, all of you were lying.
Horror.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of you were lying. Anyway,
I just think.
No, I was saying the truth, man. That's in my name, my friend.
Oh, wow. Okay, fair enough, Moral.
Well, VR is all a lie, so not much truth there.
Before we go,
I don't play
are there
it.
any wise words to the fans?
Birthdays are invented by Hallmark to sell cards. It's a scam.
All right.
Fair enough.
Moral of the
mine-
story: don't take your kids to watch a Deadpool movie.
Yeah.
Or any rated R movie.
I'd say that sums up the podcast perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine would be
Loud.
don't shoot up your store in real life. Take it out on VR.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's play a fighting game. Rip someone's head off.
Do not support the developers who made the school shooting game. Yeah, just don't.
Yeah, I'd rather
Or
them
do.
not shoot up a school.
Free choice.
It's your choice, but
As long as you know it's just a
no.
game, have fun. Role play, do all you want.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Once again, I'm your host, Random Guy, and today I was joined by Dominero,
See Kyle.
Carbobytes,
Oh yeah.
and of course, Moral Truth.
I am not that thick, but thank you for having me.
No, you're thick. You're thick in spirit. It's fine. But yeah, you can find these guys'
I'm
information.
not that thick, actually.
Okay, well, you can find these guys' information in the description once again, and probably on the screen right now. You can probably click on their little icon dealios.
Do it.
And
Click on
screens.
Go to the channel.
Okay.
Okay, nobody. Okay, don't click on his. I take
My
it back.
channel's better. What? Who said
Did you
that?
see my gender? Jesus.
Um,
Well, somebody's triggered.
Identify as a dehydrated chicken nugget.
But anyways, guys, thank you all for listening. If you guys want to see more of these, there's a link to the playlist in the description. But yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next time.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
I love you.
Bye-bye.